I like the challenge, to be honest. I just bought a bike through the Cycle to Work scheme. It seemed like a great way to actually get me to go and do some fitness. Well, it's changed. My last one got stolen. So I started with a Bianchi, which was my pride and joy, and unfortunately, training rider left that at the Maidenhead station. That got stolen. So 2 days before the ride last year, a new bike arrived. I didn't sit on it until I got to Paris. So I got a Scott.
That's right.
Well, I ride to Reading Station every day, so I do about 3 miles a day. So it's not particularly taxing. But other than that, I'd got a road bike. I'd probably done 20 miles in the South Oxfordshire countryside. I think I probably rode to Oxford once when I was 15. Other than that, I'd never gone further. Yeah, still a keen tennis player. Turn out for the odd sort of company football game. Play one game of cricket a year, and I'll have a go at most other things: pool, darts, you name it, really. Well, I'm definitely going to get to Istanbul, and then I'll see what the route looks like after that. I think there will be logistical challenges in the longer haul flights and how long we go for with a small family. But ideally, I'd love to do every one. We'll just have to see how it comes over the next couple of years. But I'll do the first 5 stages for certain. I really like meeting the people, to be perfectly honest. It's great fun. It's a really nice group of people. I knew 6 out of 100 on the first one. I knew 10 out of 100 on the second one. So you meet some new people, lots of different backgrounds. That's the main thing, and seeing part of the world I've never seen before. Saddle sores for me.
Yeah.
I need to get a new saddle. Well, the cycling is a means of getting fit, seeing the countryside, socialising with friends. So in that sense, it's about the cycling. But there's obviously a lot more to it that goes into that. Well, I think they just thought I was mad, but they've seen me do some fairly silly things in the past. So I haven't promised I'm going to Australia yet, though. So I suppose I think no. I mean, to be honest, just getting to Paris, a lot of them were quite impressed, and I do try and break it down and sort of. I know lots of people who ride 150 miles in a day, and when we've done 100, yes, it's an achievement for me, but in the scheme of things, it's not even that much of an achievement. So they think it's very, very impressive. I think having done it a few times, it gets easier to do the distances, so it becomes less of a physical challenge and more of something I can enjoy. Getting to, I can't even remember the name, getting to the peak above Geneva, I was crying like a baby because it killed me. That 25 miles uphill, getting right to the top, brilliant. Because that had been building up for 4 days, that challenge. We'd known about it all along, hadn't trained enough, had a new bike, I was tired, and getting to the top of that was fantastic. Well, I do a lot more cycling. I'm probably turning into a bit of a cycling bore, so might have to change that one back. Certainly a willingness to get involved in charitable things. I think the things we've been doing with One More Child are great, so it's certainly forced me to deal at work with trying to get sponsorship and actually take on some sort of charitable obligations, so that's been quite good. The speed at which some people can ride a bike, frankly, particularly that bloke on the Brompton, the genuine level of fitness of some people I find astonishing, because I didn't think I was massively unfit, and then you see what some of these guys can just churn out in no time. That's really surprised me. What else has surprised me? Yeah, how painful your backside can be, actually. That's come as something as a surprise. Not training. Start training early. You do have to properly commit to it. You can't just dip in and out, but be structured in what you do. And I'd say definitely try and get some longer miles. I know short intensive training is very good, but I'd at least experience what 60-70 miles in the saddle's like, because otherwise it does come as a bit of a shock on the first day. And fuel up, just eat. I've got round Europe so far on Haribo. It's not good enough. You need to start buying some. You need to spend some money basically on some proper bits of kit. Ideally, find some friends both to train with and to come on it. You will find people you can ride with, but you don't know what level they're at. It would be very lonely doing it on your own. So if you can find a group to motivate each other, I've found that's been one of the best things about it. There's a group of 6 of us. We're constantly bantering about it, but we're training together and we'll ride together hopefully, and that's fantastic. There's nothing better than doing it with your friends.
Ride25. Explore the world leg by leg.